Alrighty, before we go on into the Dwarven levels, I'm going to take a little interlude and show you how I originally played this game. It was on the old computers, and it wasn't using the VGA graphics, it was using CGA graphics, and here's what that looks like. The music was using the actual PC speaker, the one located inside the computer, not in a like coming out through a sound card to regular speakers. So it's like bleeps and bloops and stuff like that. Yeah, it doesn't sound so hot. It doesn't sound so great. Those little things that sound like birds chirping, I guess, are supposed to be people cheering. That's the footsteps. Yeah, it was a fun game like this. It was you know, I remember being blown away just by the little animations here were really awesome compared to what I, had played on my computer before. And it really wasn't my computer, it was, the family computer. That's when computers were more for, business oriented machines. I mean, you get a computer, would set you back $4,000 for something that, had like very little RAM. I think I had a Tandy RL1000. And I remember that was like $2,000-$3,000. My dad bought it mainly for, accounting and stuff. What games it could play on its, I think, 512K, I think, is the amount of RAM it had. The amount of RAM. Alright, I already made a party, so I'm just going to load it on up, show you what it's like in game. Yeah, it's not too pretty, especially, the silence, which is there in all the versions. Graphics aren't too great, but the animations on the monsters are still pretty good. I mean, it uses pretty much the same stuff, it just less colors, so it, I guess renders it or whatever very crudely. Gameplay's exactly the same. There's some small differences, like these guys marching here. They make no sound at all. So people, I mean, you could just be walking around, and then you'll be taking damage. Don't know from what. So playing this at night, alone in the dark, where it's like lighting up the room. The bright monitor was probably like a 12-inch monitor, lighting up everything. It was all kind of spooky. But this is how I first played the game, and it's one of those things that you. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to look as good as it showed on the back of the box because on my computer it wasn't so great. But I still had fun with it. That's the important thing. I mean, I can understand the emphasis on graphics, but as long as the gameplay is solid and the graphics are easy on the eyes, which is, kind of the odd thing, cyan and purplish pink red being easy on the eyes. But I mean, I'm looking at it right now, playing it, and my eyes aren't bleeding or anything. I mean, it's not like some old games where the color scheme is just horribly awful, like hurts to look at it. You know, like say like a yellow with a light blue cyan text, just like this. At least they had the good sense to keep the letters in black and white. Yeah, this is how I played it. I'm just gonna get through to the other side just to complete it out. I'll probably be going back and showing you at later intervals during my playthrough what the other versions look like, both with the EGA graphics, the Tandy graphics. Tandy had its own little graphics thing. Also the sound for Tandy, they had their own custom sound chip. It wasn't Adlib or Sound Blaster, and it sounds a little bit different. But I'll go through and do those just to show you. Alrighty. And there we go. CGA graphics at their finest.